Hi, Tom Davison here, CEO of ACDC Metals. Pleasing this week to get the announcement out with work underway at Mount Jackson project in Nevada. We've commenced with continued with our staking of additional claims. The team has been out there since the April site visit, where we identified the areas of key interest and then looked to then consolidate and really bring it into a scale size project. So we've gone from 48 initial BLM lode claims to 164. So about 4 times the size of what we were previously. Why shareholders should take note of this is really a vote of confidence in the project from us as the board, that these areas of interest and previous drilling results have shown strong indications of mineralization. We know there's gold there, we know there's silver there, and so that's what we really want to test now, is the extent and the continuation of this. And so we want to be able to ensure that we can lock up the project and ensure that no one else can come in and stake that. And so it's a real vote of confidence in the project. The second big announcement was the magnetic survey and radiometric survey that was conducted. So when we were on the site visit again, we were able to get in contact with Precision Geoscience. They're a well-known surveyor in the region, and there was availability last week. So that survey is now being conducted. That was done over the weekend. So the results are now being processed and interpreted. So we should have that in the next 4 to 6 weeks. The intent of that survey was really to go along and test and identify these structures. So we know where there was previous mineralization at the Pegasus zone, but we don't know the extent of it. And so this will give us a good indication of the continuation of structures and help us be able to identify and really refine those drill targets as we look to move forward through the exploration program. I guess other news that's going on at the moment as well, whilst we were there, we did collect rock samples. They've now been sent to ALS in Reno, and they've been going through processing now. So that's probably about that 4-week mark as well. So we're looking to really have some good news flow coming out as we look to refine these drill targets. And additionally, at the moment, our team on the ground, we're looking to secure a drill rig, and we're working towards that Q3, Q4 timeline. So we've got between now and then to really get our permits in, identify a few key areas, and really look to use these geophysical activities on the ground, sampling, surveys to refine these targets, and to then really ensure we can hit some good stuff in that Q4 later this year. So the additional staking of going from 3.5 to 13-ish square kilometers, from our point of view, we want to ensure that if we do show that there's a strong continuation of the mineralization, that we have this area locked up and it's within the project area claim. And so it's a real vote of confidence from what we've seen initially, based on historical data, based on the discussions with the vendors and the site visit, that it's worthwhile going along and staking this additional work. So it's a vote of confidence in the project. And it's a good exercise to do, that you don't want to get caught up later down the track. So since we've had the announcement on the 30th of April, we haven't sat on our laurels. We've been out there, we've engaged our survey. The helicopter has flown on the weekend, so that data is now being processed. As the announcement mentioned, the staking has been completed. Rock samples are in the lab, so they'll be coming out in the next month. Probably 4 to 6 weeks will be the survey data. And then there's also be the permitting underway for the drilling locations. So yeah, over the next sort of 2 to 3 months, we'll be looking to continually progress with news flow, and we've been really targeting that end of the year at Q4 to get drilling underway. And as you would have also noticed in that announcement, the placement was fully supported. So that brought in 870,000 into the bank account. We've just released yesterday was the rights prospectus. So that's a 1-for-3 for existing shareholders. That will hopefully bring up to 1.5 million. So that'll really give us 2.5 along with our existing 1.7. So we're going to be over that $4 million mark, and it'll really enable us to hit the ground running. And hopefully, as we get the drill rig on there and we see some good results, it'll enable us to keep going and keep progressing the news flow for shareholders. And the last 4 weeks have really been really exciting for the company. We've landed a good project, it's on good terms, and we've really been able to hit the ground running, get some news flow progressing, and we can really map out these next 4 to 6 months of news flow and really ramp up and hopefully bring some valuation into the project.